What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and welcome to another base review. This one is on Giant Treehouse. I forget what studio makes this, but it is currently up on the marketplace right now. I happen to really like this one. I think it's one of the best treehouse bases that I have picked up. Now I'll show you guys from the design of it to the surrounding area. It's actually one of the best maps I've seen in a little while. Definitely recommend this if you're looking for a good base to play with friends. It's got a lot going on. It's got a little farm area here at the little bottom, right in the middle of the custom made trunk here. Pretty much every single chest in this base has something in it that you can use. The sword I'm carrying right now came from there before I put it in creative. I haven't found any mobs inside the base, but they do tend to hang out around the base. Excuse me. So be careful with that. But I haven't found any inside the base, so that's pretty cool. The idea of this is really nice. The only downside I'd say it might have is that there needs to be a couple beds on some of the lower floors. Other than that, they nailed it. You know, this is really nice. I love how there's a lot of decorative stuff, but for the most part, everything has a purpose. And the further you go up, the more stuff it adds. Each level you climb, more and more things are happening. Most of this lower level, though, is kind of just decoration, quick sets up so you can do things without having to go all the way up to the top. You have a furnace, you have a crafting, so you know, if you have materials you grab and you want to quickly make something, you can. And then just enjoy the views, because they get better and better as you climb up. I like how they did the staircase too. Very nice, looks natural. Now, another thing, the further you get up, the more complicated the base gets as well. And there's a lot more twists and turns. But it's not like 100% impossible to master. Just take your time, learn it, and you'll be able to get around once you get the feel for the place. But definitely, this is one I recommend playing with friends. It's got the space and everything that everybody will be able to fit. Everyone will have fun. Oh, my. See what I mean? That's the first one I found inside the base. What was that? Oh, knockback sword, not bad. Yeah, that was the first bad mob I found inside the base. I was playing on survival when I first went through. There are some dark areas you will have to go and light up. As you can see, there's a little bit of a dark area here. And then some of these areas, some of the tree branches, they'll spawn on there. So it's all about just making sure you block them off. There are plenty of beds. Let's go ahead and sleep so that we can make it day. See a little bit better. Beautiful. Plenty of beds. Like I said, it's definitely a base you can play with friends pretty easily. Okay, did we see everything? And that's taking us up. Let's go this way up. Yeah, like out here, there's a potential of them spawning. So you might want to close this area off a little bit, or simply just light it up. Or maybe build something there that you want to build there. Like I said, there's stuff in every single chest. I found diamonds, I found gear. This is a really good base for a survival run because you got a lot of startup stuff. Okay, so That's it for that one. Head back down. As you see, it's getting more and more complex. More and more things are going on. Like right here, this level I think is one of the coolest levels. Because now you're branching off, and you can get to each one of these different branches where there's a different thing there. Like right here, you have a little house that you can go to. I forget where their beds. Yep, their beds up here. You see, I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7, 8 beds. So you can have a good amount of people up here with cool things to set up. Like you can probably set up like a little farm or something right here. All you gotta do is put water in here somewhere and you're good. You can set it up to where you basically, once you're up in the tree, there's really nothing you really gotta do other than, you know, create things and then leave. Definitely go to the end as soon as you can and get kill the dragon so that you can get an Electra. I think one of the things, the next big Minecraft live stream that the creators do, I think one of the things I will maybe comment on if I can is in vanilla teleporters. Vanilla Minecraft needs teleporters. Straight, direct teleporters. You can set them up in a position and another position, and you can teleport back and forth to them. I think that's like one of the only things this game is truly missing. I think there's in all 4 or 5 diamonds. So that's enough to get yourself a diamond sword. Or 2. Or at least a pickaxe. Take that out. Campfire. So like as you can see, there's a lot going on in this base. Now, it has small farms that you can either make, or there is one that's at the bottom. There is no nether portal, which is okay because you can build one yourself. And there is no mine. Again, that's okay because you can build one yourself. I'm like not like one of those 100% it's gotta be a mine. There's gotta be another portal. As long as it accomplishes its goal and makes something nice for that you can enjoy like right off the back, I'm okay with there not being certain things. Like this handles well, and then it also handles the surrounding area really well. I'll show you. Oh, it took us down here. I believe there's another area. Come up here. Oh yeah, this is the last height area. Like I said, as you can see, this place is huge. But this particular thing was designed for multiple people. This is not a single person base. This is definitely multiple people. And tippy top, and you've got 2 more beds. As I stated, it's not like it doesn't have everything, as in it doesn't have a nether portal or anything like that, but it's got room to set things up. You could put a portal up here. There are many areas. Like this is very easily customized for things you want to do. But I just love how it looks. I think the design of it is quite nice. Like I said, the next time I'm on another survival server, I plan on building my base, a treehouse base, with a similar design like this. But I mean, I do like it. I think it's cool, but it has potential. You can add more farms, you can grow more things, and you can definitely work on adding things. You can add your own nether portal, and then you can go down to the bottom here and add a mine. And like when a base is just missing a mine and a nether portal, I'm normally not upset. But if there's no farming, if there's no safe places to sleep, if there's no crafting tables, if it's just decorative and you really can't live out of it, then I have a problem. Now let's look at the surrounding area. There are tons of villages. I've counted 4 or 5 illager towers. I think like 20 different villages. Most of them are occupied villages too. They're not empty or abandoned. There, I think 5 damaged portals like this. So, I mean, a lot. And I counted a bunch of desert temples. Once you get to the desert area, which way was the desert area? That way. Once you get over there, there are a ton of desert villages. Not village. Well, yeah, there are a ton of desert villages, but there are also desert temples. I counted 2 right there up front. Once you get over there, I counted 2 of them, and then a bunch of villages, and then they keep going. I think for a little while, then you get some more desert temples. Like I said, and then like I said, 4 or 5 illager towers, a lot of them, and they're not too far away. All of them are kind of in, like look at that one over there. I believe there's one that's not too far from the treehouse itself. Like on the other side of a village. Look, another one. And you have a good mixture of biomes. Not too far by. You have the spruce wood, you've got birch wood forests, you've got mushroom forests, you've got darkwood forests. Savannah, redwood. Which direction was the redwood? I think it's that way. Eventually you see them pop up. So there's a lot going on. This is actually a really diverse biome area. Of course, the only one it doesn't have really close that I could see was the jungle. One of my favorite areas. The jungle, it has a lot of cool stuff there. And naturally, the jungle tends to spawn far away. That's why when I do want to do these base maps and see one that starts with jungle, I like that one because starting with jungle nearby is actually pretty good because there's a lot of good stuff in the jungle that you can actually use. It's got bamboo, it's got watermelons for potions. So having the jungle nearby is actually pretty good. But that's normally one you have to go hunt down. They even have a little ice biome there. So like I said, it's a nice little diversity of the biomes. A lot of stuff. See, look, there's another illager tower. Like I said, I counted like 4 or 5 illager towers, 4 or 5 damaged portals in this little area here. Not too far from the giant treehouse. But other than that, guys, I think definitely 100% worth it. This is worth picking up. Especially if you have a group of friends you want to play with. I would totally pick up this treehouse. I think it does its job really well. It's definitely been created nice. It looks nice. It's functional. And there's room for customization. It's not mandatory you customize it. Like maybe add a couple lights here and there in some certain areas if you don't really want to change anything. But if you wanted to add a few things, there's plenty of areas too. You could build other things on the branches that don't have anything on them, like a portal area. Maybe even add like a little pool to fish out of, even though, I mean, you can fish in the bottom there. As you can see right there where that farm is, there's a little bit of water, so you can fish there. So there is actually already a fishing area there inside the base. But other than that, it's pretty much set up and ready to go. It's decently lit. I'm not going to say it's 100% well lit because it has some dark areas, but as you can see, it's shining pretty well. It is decently lit. For sure, it is worth picking up if you're looking for a cool survival map that you can get in and start your survival playthrough with a pretty good boost to your supplies, your starting supplies, and the fact that you already have a nice base built and ready to go. All right, guys. That's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If it helped you out, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification button so that you're alerted every time you do a new base map. And also, if you want to help the channel grow, because it really does. All right, guys. Average Arcader out.